Serena Williams and Maria Sakkari about to do battle for a place in the last 8.
Love 15.
Most recent title here in New York, that was 2014, the first back in 1999. Incredible time span between those first and 6th titles.
15 all.
73 titles in total now. The most recent coming this year, had a win down in Auckland at the start of the season before they shut down. Last major was Australian Open 2017. It's been a little while. There have been a few near misses.
I think one of the reasons that Auckland title was so important,
15,
it was a
13.
small tournament. The fact that she's holding the trophy up at the end of the week, that was a feeling that Serena Williams had not had in a number of years. Consider her last title having been that major at the Australian Open. It's a different feeling when you're the last person standing.
That's going
to be crucial area for Serena as this match goes on. Can she get the serve going? Can she mix it up, get some free points as she did there? What a point. That is what makes Maria Sakkari so tough. She's just able to extend these rallies. She's a good mover. Patrick Mouratoglou, Serena Williams' coach, also part of Mouratoglou Academy. So he's been busy this week.
Often see him alongside Stefanos Tsitsipas as well, who does his training at the academy. An advisor to the Greek player.
First game.
Through the opening game now.
Yeah, it's a crucial game, a critical game, and the way Serena had to dig in that 30-all point, that's a good sign. In terms of her movement, serve starting to find its range.
Yeah, to come through those kind of physical points, I guess that will be fairly near the top of the list today for Maria, to try and make those rallies as physical as possible. Such a strength of hers, isn't it? Such a natural athlete.
She is, and she's
Maria
a good
Sakkari
mover. Saw how she cut off some of those angles, trying to create angles on Serena's side. That's going to be crucial for Sakkari as well.
Let's first serve.
Opening match, Sakkari up against the Swiss player Stephanie Vögele. 7-5 in the third, that one, so it was tight. Good effort to come through that first match of the tournament. She beat Bernarda Pera, the American, 2 in the third in the second round. It wasn't a straightforward stretch, those first 2 matches, but really good performance to beat the number 22 seed, Amanda Anisimova. 6-3, 6-1, just the loss of 4 games. That was under an hour as well, so that's good news if you're trying to protect the body.
with a couple of
40
excellent
love.
serves, first couple of points, and then they're just digging in again. And those are the type of rallies that I think will favor Sakkari. 13 shots, extending them, and just showcasing her movement.
Game, Sakkari.
It's an impressive serve.
One game all,
She's
first
pretty
set.
honest in her appraisal. You know, she says, yes, I did get the win a couple of weeks ago against Serena. That was their first meeting, incidentally. But she says, I know 1,000%, not even 100%, that Serena will come out and will be stronger today. She's expecting a different kind of level. And maybe different tactics as well. That's the bonus, isn't it? Playing someone so quickly.
Let.
You know, as a great champion,
First
Serena,
serve.
that will be her approach. Look, I've got an opportunity to turn that around within a few days. That's good news.
They have a little more motivation. Go out and play well in this match. Wanting a little revenge, that comes into play.
Yeah.
One of the things
15
that
love.
is required when you play Serena is that you gotta try to match her, match what she's bringing, the intensity, the fight, the will, get through tough spots in matches, and Sakkari has shown the ability to do that. She competes well.
30
She's got a
love.
little fire to her. Doesn't seem to hold on to mistakes as long when she's playing her best, and all of those things will serve her well in this encounter.
Love.
Serena has yet to lose a point when she's gotten that first serve in. Doing a decent job behind the second as well.
Just a little out of position. Backhand.
40-15.
That one just shot through.
Game, Williams.
Match Serena's power, but just
Williams leads
missing the
2
mark
games
on
to
that
1
occasion.
first set.
Or on serve. Creating a lot of interest, those two players in this part of the world the last few days. He will play Putin Seva, which will take on Osaka in the quarterfinals.
15 love.
Good depth from Serena.
15 all.
Serena has been going toe-to-toe from the ground.
$30-15.
thus far, she's been matching Serena in terms of average ground stroke speed, and that's one of the impressive parts of the Sakkari game.
Serving well too. 4 aces already. 3 in her opening service game.
That's just a confidence boost when you know that you can hang in these rallies, so you don't panic if you're Sakkari. Even when you get into the longer, drawn-out rallies, stay even.
Game
Using the serve beautifully, as you said.
2 games all for set.
Impressive starts from the number 15 seed. Opening 4 games are shared. Reminder to download the US Open app to keep track of events today, the second Monday, heading into the second week here at the US Open. That's available in the App Store, Google Play Store. Scores, schedules.
That's nicely done. Very measured
Love
in
15.
her approach, Sakkari, and good in the mid-court area, not having to hit the volley then, but put herself in perfect position. Already 5 winners in the first 4 games.
Love 13.
One of the advantages of Sakkari having played Serena just last week is that she doesn't have to wonder if she can go toe-to-toe, if she can catch up to the pace from Serena's racket. I mean, she knows. And that confidence, that belief, is a bit of what we're seeing right now. Opportunity here to try to get the break.
It's very interesting listening to her talk about those opening 2 victories that she described as ugly, but she said in a way they give you more confidence than easy wins. I suppose as a professional that you know that you can still find a way through on those tougher days.
Yeah, those are often more impressive because you're not maybe playing your best. Serena's husband trying to get her going, motivate her a little bit. She's in trouble in this game.
First break point of the match. To maintain the depth.
15-40.
Sometimes talk about players having an A and a B, maybe a C game. And when the A game isn't working, or even the B game, if you have that C game to go to, you just have so much more confidence and innate belief that you can get through anything on a tennis court.
Second chance for the 15th seed.
Little tension coming into play there. Haven't seen that routine of a miss from Sakkari.
Three saved.
Deuce.
Serena has to be looking over, seeing that last forehand miss and thinking, okay, maybe she's not ready to break my serve. Throw something a little bit more at her. See see a bit of the shadow going across the court, and Serena using her hand to try to block the sun.
Advantage
That is
Williams.
definitely a factor right now. Serena serving through that bit of challenge.
Game.
Really good
Williams.
for the confidence for Serena Williams to come through that kind of service game.
Williams leads 3 games to 2.
3 break points saved. She's up 3-2. Oh, yes. Huge
Love
return.
15.
The benefit to Serena coming back, holding serve the way she did, is maybe now she can relax a little bit more, go after a few returns like that one.
.83 miles an hour. Return of serve. Again, trying to get up the court, take it on.
15 all.
It's the right play, the right move, just didn't quite get set up quickly enough.
18, the men's second seed. Looking on from his suite, it's been a feature the opening 7 days. How much tennis some of the players have enjoyed from his vantage points around
30, 15.
Goes up against Felix Auger-Aliassime today. Dominic Thiem, round of 16. It's going to be an intriguing contest. Lots of good matches around today.
Let. Second serve.
That's nicely done by Sakkari. And the shadow going across the court, it becomes really important to pick the
14,
ball up
15.
as early as possible. Right off the opponent's racket, and that time Serena may be losing it. This was well done. Sakkari staying with that shot through it.
It's huge. Raw power up the line.
40, 30.
Seems to have found another gear in this sixth game, should I say.
Yeah, just being able to hit these kinds of shots consistently. That's going to be the key for Serena.
Depth.
And it's just keeping that kind of pressure on Sakkari.
Deuce.
Sometimes when players get through a rough patch, the first rough patch in a match, they save break points, as Serena did, just relaxes them and they go to a slightly different gear. Sure looks like Serena's trying to do just that.
Let. First serve.
Serena inside the baseline again, but on return position, looking to take this on. She's found a range and rhythm wonderfully in this sixth game.
Advantage,
Such a
Williams.
smart return as well from Serena. Down the middle with good depth, but didn't overhit it and just played for positioning. Gives her her first break point. Those are the returns that you just can't afford. Nice kick from Sakkari, but still very manageable return.
Advantage,
That first
Sakkari.
serve. It's been pretty good when she's hit the spot with the first serve today so far. 9 of 11 points won.
Deuce.
Both players feeling a little bit of the pressure, the tension that comes with this bigger stage. More at stake.
Good defense.
Advantage, Sakkari.
A bit of power and depth from Serena Williams, but Sakkari equal to it. Still not done.
Deuce.
In the 6th game, starting to take on.
It's been interesting, some of these rallies that have been extended a little bit longer, actually going into Serena's favor. Last one able to make Sakkari try to play that extra ball.
It's just starting to feel like a big game in this first set. The longer this goes on. Piece. The total points won department.
It's just the constant sustained
Advantage,
pressure that
Williams.
Serena is bringing into this game. It's just what you want to try to do after holding serve. Just make your opponent feel like they have to come up with something more.
Another chance for the 3rd seed. Just wide.
Maybe with the challenge.
Alison Hughes seems pretty pleased with the call.
Deuce.
Accepted.
Confirmed.
5th deuce.
Advantage, Williams.
There's another return coming back at her quickly. Very little time to react after you've finished the service motion. That returns on you. 3rd chance of the game to get the break. There is
Game
the break of
Williams.
serve, more sustained power and depth and accuracy.
Williams leads 4 games to 2.
That's impressive hitting from Serena, and it's her willingness to move the ball, to hit through these big lanes, but also her accuracy right now. And some of these points that have been extended, I mean, she is just hanging tough. Perfect game there. Get the break.
Breathing space now. 4-2, first set.
Think about that long service game that Sakkari just had, and even for the fittest player, it starts to wear on you, having to hit serve after serve. They lose just a little speed, and Serena was able to take advantage.
Frustration just coming to the surface, understandably.
It's been a huge turnaround from 2-all, love 40, the opportunities that Sakkari had, to now staring at a 5-2 deficit.
Chances are so
30-15,
important, aren't they, against the very best players? Might not seem that important. Maybe 2-all first set, you're thinking, oh, well, they'll come along again, but sometimes they're the only chances you get.
No, exactly. And it's more frustrating, too, when you miss balls on those opportunities. You don't make your opponent play their way out of trouble.
2 of those 3 break points, missed a couple of ground strokes. Has made her pay these couple of games.
So many ebbs and flows that happen throughout a match, and so much of it is about managing yourself mentally, emotionally through it all, and of course physically.
Game Williams.
This has been a really impressive passage of play from Serena Williams, who is now just a game
Williams
away.
leads 5 games to 2,
One-set lead.
first set.
Well, let's see what the 15th seed can produce, whether she can change gear to stay in this first set. 2-5.
15 love.
It's just important for Sakkari to just focus on this game now. Let the disappointment, not converting, of getting broken, let that go and just battle right here. One thing she can control is holding
30
serve,
love.
getting first serves in, and then put it on Serena's racket. See if she can serve out this first set.
Some good consistent tennis this year. So when you look at first couple of months of her season, mentioned the 4th round at the Australian Open. That was a career first, second week of a major. Madison Keys there. She beat Belinda Bencic en route to the semis in St. Petersburg. That's a big WTA indoor event.
Game Sakkari.
back on the clay. There was an event in Palermo in
Williams leads
Italy.
5 games to 3.
After the
First set.
shutdown, lost early there, but quarters, the Western and Southern Open. Some decent wins there, big Coco Gauff, and then Putin Seva, who's never easy to see off, as well as the win over Serena. Lost to Joe Conter eventually, British player.
Sakkari has been steadily moving up the ranks the last handful of years, and just an even climb, paying her dues at each level. Getting those wins, building her confidence.
Just cracked into the top 20 for the first time in February as well, so that's another good indication.
That's just big time hitting. Sakkari had her first
15 love.
inside the top 100 for the first time in 2016, and it's just moved up incrementally. And sometimes that's the best way, because you feel like you belong at each level. You've done the work, gotten the wins.
It's good fun. Sometimes you see young players with a kind of a big result, maybe at a major, out of the blue, and then it's difficult then to reset and maintain that kind of level, isn't it?
Got to back it up and to feel like you belong at that level consistently.
2 points away now, Serena Williams, from this first set. It's been impressive, second half of this opening set.
Love.
It's been fairly swift too, 37 minutes. That will please Serena. 3 set points.
Game for set wins.
Seal it.
6 games to 3. Love 15.
Just wondering, Chandra, whether that's evidence of cumulative pressure as well when you do miss your first serve. The way Serena's been returning, the aggression that she's been bringing, that gets inside your head when you're trying to hit a second serve.
Yeah, I think also just maybe a little carryover of disappointment from that first set as well. Not easy to reset when things kind of seem to go away from Sakkari very quickly in the first. That's nicely done. And this is where Sakkari just has to battle. She's got to get herself plugged in 1 point at a time here. Try to stay on serve to start this second set.
Great dig from Serena to stay in the point.
40-15.
The accuracy and the depth just too good on that occasion.
fantastic
14,
backhand up the line.
13.
That shot has been working so well for Serena today. Good extension. Legs moving to keep herself on balance. Can't hit it much cleaner.
Game. Second. First game,
serve.
second set.
Sixth ace to that opening game. Hold of serve.
Sakkari, she has gone after her second serve a number of times. That's not a fluke. She's hit a couple of big second serves. Prefers going there down the tee, so that may be something for Serena to recognize and maybe cheat over at times, but good mixing up of serves in that game.
Body language.
Love 15.
From Sakkari.
The difference this set is Sakkari is now serving first, so she gets the advantage of now that she's held serve, she can focus, bring a little more attention to trying to break, swing away a little more freely. Still a few opportunities here. That was tentative.
15.
Percentage shot over the high part of the net, and seems like she knew it, didn't quite believe in it. She struck that shot.
It's the quality behind the first serve today. Still only 2 points dropped, which is getting that first ball in. There we go, there's another. Fifth ace.
30, 15.
So that was an area of her game that really improved during the course of the match against Sloane Stephens. Made a difference after dropping the opening set. That's a beautiful backhand.
30.
Using the pace nicely.
Oh! 40, 30.
Really see the thought process from Serena as she approaches these big points, really taking her time, focusing on her placement, still getting good pace though behind that serve.
Game winners. 1 game all, second set.
And again, a similar theme, which is getting that first ball in. It's just tough for Sakkari to establish herself in the point.
Just elevates Serena's game when her serve is firing, and for Sakkari, she just doesn't have a whole lot of say in those return games. So it means her service games are even more important. It puts more pressure on those service games, but she just knows she has to keep holding here.
It's just too good.
I kind of mentioned Sakkari had some struggles her first couple of matches, and she had the awareness that she could break serve, that there would be opportunities. Today, there just hasn't been as many for her, apart from that one game where she had the 3 in a row.
She did well to turn the points around. It was a good return right into the junction between sideline and baseline. But didn't panic.
This hasn't been easy because of the pace and depth from Serena, but Sakkari, she's got to try to move the ball this way, giving herself a lot of margin, but dictating with court position. Sometimes it works going right up the middle, not giving the opponent an angle. Can't be in between. Sakkari, she's got to decide and be very methodical about where she's placing her shots.
(40-15). (40-13).
It just seems like there's some uncertainty on some of those shots, and has to do with how well Serena has moved, how she's been closing off the court. Just a little second guessing on that shot from Sakkari.
Careful in these games when you're
Deuce.
at 40-15. You have to try and finish them as quickly as possible. They can very quickly come back to bite you.
And Serena is making her presence known in those rallies, and she is staying pretty tight to the baseline, leaning on some of these shots.
The way Serena's been serving, you don't want to go down a break early.
Advantage Sakkari.
It's just important for Sakkari just to compete, find a way to get through some of these points, these clutch moments.
Game
Although she'll be pleased to come through that one.
Sakkari
Overall, I
leads
think she's done a pretty good
2
job
games to
of
1
resetting.
set.
Yet to be broken in this match. Serena Williams serving 1-2. Second set, she's a set to the good.
(15-love).
Just stopped her footwork, Sakkari, and berating herself for not moving up and through that shot a little bit more. Gets stuck because of how big Serena is serving. She's got good action on that serve. Gotta keep the legs moving, but still stay down and through the shot.
It's Tom Hill, Sakkari's English coach. The youngest youngest coaches on tour, 25 years of age, is Tom. Did some college tennis over here in the States.
That's better. Sakkari, it takes a lot of energy and effort to get behind that serve. Even when it looks like it's sitting in the box, it still has some pretty good kick on it. Sakkari doing a good job there.
Should
be pleased with the first serve percentage today. She's starting to move back in the right direction. It was down in the 40s, but it's heading north. Particularly in the second set, around the 70% mark.
Game Williams. 2 games all second set.
Still no way through then for Sakkari in terms of those return games. Williams up a set, 2 apiece, second set. USOpen.org is the place to head for. Keep track of all the events around the grounds here at Flushing Meadows, the official website for this major.
15
These matches in the bottom half of the draw, both the women's and men's draws. Serena's and Renka in action later today. Sophia Kenin, of course, Aussie Open champion earlier this year. Some great men's matches to look forward to. Doubles over on court 17 as well into the latter stages.
Love.
It's been how measured Serena has been, and it's just staying so calm through some of these shots. Sakkari doing a good job of backing up her serve, constantly being put under pressure, trying to keep this game simple.
Legs. First serve.
It's amazing watching Serena compared to just a couple of matches from Lexington and then Western and Southern as well. She elevates her game. The more time she spends on court, it sounds like an obvious scenario.
Sakkari leads 3 games to 2 second
I
set.
think overall her level.
Williams.
Sakkari with a narrow advantage in this second set, 2-3.
Love. 15 all.
This is where Sakkari try to look for some opportunities here. Important game, though, for Serena to stay plugged in.
First serve.
Good job on return.
15
Ball back
13.
into play with decent amount of pace.
Sakkari maybe with just a little more belief here, and a slight opening. Try to get that elusive break. This is where Serena don't want to give Sakkari the idea that she can get into these service games, these return games. Don't want to give her any added belief right now. Steady rallying from Sakkari. Serena is pushing her to the limits in some of these points. That one just getting away from her. That's big time serving.
Advantage, Williams.
Defense. Serena does prefer that big serve down the tee when she's under pressure, and hit that one beautifully.
Game ends.
Will there be a challenge? No.
3
Chase
games
review.
on second set.
Again, first serve just helping to get out a bit of danger there at deuce.
In this second set, Sakkari's done a better job trying to take advantage of second serves from Serena, but she just hasn't seen as many. A little bit of luck.
15 love.
Frustrating for Serena, but she's getting up and going after these shots. Movement from Serena has been very impressive.
Defending that second serve well. Sakkari in the second set.
30 love.
Just a little better ball movement from Sakkari and help generate that miss. That's a fantastic
40 love.
serve. For the most part, Sakkari, she has matched Serena in that department.
It's been a nice time to find a love hold. Keep that scoreboard ticking over.
Let first serve.
Well wide, but still in a decent position in this game.
It's just an indicator, though, of how plugged in Serena has been, because she's not giving away, these points easily, even at the end of a game like that, where it seems like Sakkari's going to have an easy hold. Serena's still keeping some pressure in the game. That's big time.
My goodness, that came back with interest.
40-30.
That's the type of shot that sticks in a player's mind. 93 miles per hour off a return.
Jennifer Brady inside her courtside suite. That's an incredible effort.
You can hear the effort from Serena. Just getting a quick first step. Kathy Rinaldi, Fed Cup captain, liking that one. Intensity from Serena. That has gotten her a number of important points thus far.
And you called it, Chanda. Still fighting, wasn't she? Even 40 love down in this game, all of a sudden we're back at deuce.
Find a way to try to stretch the court that way. Serena was just a little slower getting out to that backhand.
Sense there's a real determination to get this done in straight sets today from Serena Williams. So in the first set, it was around this stage onwards, just changed gear.
Game Sakkari.
Sakkari survives though. Good efforts.
Sakkari leads 4 games to 3.
She's ahead 4-3.
First set.
In the second set, 3-4.
15 love.
Good use of them. It's going to whistle past you just a little bit quicker, isn't it? That new ball. Miles an hour, that's the previous ace. Fastest today, 120, so that gives you a good idea. Finding that kind of speed on a regular basis.
Serena loves to serve, and Maria Sakkari is not far behind her at 117, and it's just an indicator of how well Serena has been playing. Sakkari has not played badly by any stretch. Serena has just been better so far.
40 love. .40-15.
Just the second double fault of the match from Serena. First in this set.
In this game.
14-13.
This is important for Sakkari, just to keep plugging away, trying to create some openings if she can. She hasn't had much chance with the way Serena has served under pressure.
Yeah, it's important to stay positive, isn't it? Stay patient when you're playing somebody who's been serving so well.
Game Williams.
Drifts wide.
4 games all second set.
Piece then in this second set. This is where Serena Williams will be looking for that extra gear, push for home.
And that last serve, just an indicator of how Serena is just thinking and processing and making adjustments out there. Kind of expected her to go down the tee big and changed it up in that moment. It's been a big positive in Serena's game today.
Yeah, she still only dropped 4 points behind that first serve today. 24 of 28 won. It's a good number. Oh, could be costly.
Well, you think about some of the points where Serena has just not given up, and she's gone after that extra ball. That helps generate a miss like that at this time in the match.
We're set down 4-all. That first point of the game is big, isn't it? Just ramps up the pressure.
Good adjustment from Sakkari. A little more height over the net.
15
more margin. Certainly has felt like she's had to do more with some of these shots. Has had to make them better. At times that has added to the pressure.
It's a great serve. Good accuracy.
30-15.
116 miles per hour as well. She packs a punch. She gets all of her body behind these serves. Just a good recovery from Sakkari after that first point.
40-15.
Missing what was a fairly routine shot. She's resettled herself and just made some adjustments.
Game.
It's not a really nice serve. It's a
Sakkari
9
leads
face
5
for the
games
Greek
to 4
player now.
set. First set, Williams.
Within a game of a set. Serving to stay in this second set now, 4-5. done. Did a good job with the first volley.
15 love.
Unorthodox sometimes with the swinging volley that can increase the risk, but Serena handling it so well. Difficult position. Important, as you've said, the first couple of points here for Serena.
That's the best she can hope for, isn't it? That Serena misses a few first serves. Missed first couple in this game. Well,
13
a lot
love.
you can do about that kind of quality. I think it was quite a clean ace, but pinpoints accuracy.
He's coming up with
14
some
love.
best serves, just the right moments. It's one thing to come up with big serves when there's less pressure in play, but a little more tension here in this moment. Good adjustment by Sakkari. Goal here, just to hang in this game as long as possible.
Game Williams.
Look at a serving clinic. And how to
5
serve
games all
under the
second
most
sets.
pressure. Serena has shown exactly what to do. Now, question is, can everybody do that?
Yeah, I'm sure Patrick is delighted with that department of the game today. So it bodes well if she can come through today as well. If the first serve is working, getting plenty of points behind that first serve, it's going to be tough for anyone. Apiece.
Love 15.
Serve from Sakkari.
15 more.
Just wide. Serena did well to hang in the point.
15-13.
We haven't seen Sakkari come in as often in this match, but hasn't had a lot of opportunities either. But that was a good play. Just couldn't quite get enough on that initial volley.
Pressure now, 15-30. Tactic, going for the slightly slower kick serve out wide.
And she was following that from the end. It's a good play. Certainly Sakkari, she's done everything she could thus far, and it's about making little adjustments, trying to keep finding ways to get some traction in this match.
actually. That's the shot that did the damage.
30.
Just staying down and through that backhand to spread the court.
Overplay the backhand up the line as well. Wonderful control. Game point. No arguments.
Sakkari leads 6 games to 5.
The
Second
mental
set.
strength
First
from
set,
Sakkari
Williams.
deep in this second set. She's ahead 6-5. Williams won the first set. It was a tight second set that just got away from her. And she disappeared pretty quickly in the decider. 5-6. Second set tiebreak. She had a decent lead in.
Oh, rushed that one. That could come back to haunt her a bit in this game.
15.
Serena, good the retrieving, and keep talking about the intensity, but it's what gets Serena so many of those types of points. Doesn't go away at the end of these rallies.
Too good, perfectly
15 all.
placed. That's the start of the game.
This is
We're looking for.
well, exactly, and this is the benefit for Sakkari serving first in this set. It's held serve. She can be a little more relaxed about swinging away.
Did a good job there. Just made sure she got that down low, didn't she?
Well, and every single point here is still pressure filled for Serena because
15-13.
one bad play and that could be the set at this stage. So Sakkari doing a good job of making Serena play on that volley.
You can hear the effort that Serena Williams is putting into this kind of audio. We're not normally able to pick up. Without the fans, you can hear the breathing.
Now Serena can breathe just a little sigh of relief watching that ball go just beyond the baseline.
Kidding me. What a time for that to happen.
30-14.
Incredible timing with this. Bit of luck for Sakkari.
Set point.
Let first serve.
Slips away. No room for manoeuvre here for Serena Williams. Another chance.
Advantage, Sakkari.
Making the most of the missed first serve. And also to establish herself in the point. Now has a second set point.
Incredibly placed serve. Big moment. We've seen that a number of times throughout this match.
Williams.
It'll be frustrating. I think Osaka is watching on. Good win for her last night. Fairly routine over Kontaveit, 3 and 4. She's into the quarters.
Game Williams.
Did well to come through that game.
6 games over.
Saving the
Second
set
set
points
tie.
along the way.
Both players will receive 1 additional challenge.
Especially after the net cord. I mean, that must have been a tough moment to deal with emotionally.
I mean, your heart just drops at that moment in time, but Serena did a good job just staying focused. A little disappointment again for Sakkari. Hasn't had a lot of break opportunities and a little more tension trying to get those.
So,
Let's do another reset here.
yeah, another tie break between these two. You mentioned Chandler, Serena was up 4-1, wasn't she, in the second set break when they played in the Cincy event. Whether that's in the back of the mind of Sakkari, if she can just find a way through this breaker, we'll fancy her chances in the third set. Extra motivation.
I think Sakkari has to be feeling like she's never out of this because she was able to get past Serena just a week ago in a similar circumstance.
Yeah, it was a peculiar final set, wasn't it, on that occasion? I'm sure Sakkari, if this does go to 3, will expect a different kind of response from Serena this time around. It's fairly one-sided, but she's made a fantastic start to this shootout.
Yeah, this is big, getting both points on Serena's serve. Sakkari and just giving herself some breathing room. she's had a fantastic run thus far.
Yeah, straight sets all the way. Plays Elise Mertens today. Starting to look like a long way back for Serena Williams in this shootout.
Just a few more misses from Serena, and this is why it was so important for Sakkari to just keep plugging away. Things can turn very quickly.
That'll do nicely.
4-1. Sakkari.
Pumps up the volume too.
Maybe also just wanting to send a message. I'm not going away. I'm still in this.
Wait, please.
These 2 service points, this breaker will have a different feel all of a sudden. There's one.
4-2.
It's just the one mini break. So this keeps pressure in this tie break if Serena can get the second point on serve.
It's been a lengthy second set. I would imagine Maria Sakkari won't mind too much if she can win it. 62 minutes, this second set now.
Well, it's one thing to have a 4-love lead and then to kind of watch it slip away. That adds a little more tension in the play. And Sakkari here, still with some work to do. Try to get this second set.
Picking herself up to that miss.
Sakkari.
A little fortunate with the shank, which just bounced awkwardly for Serena Williams.
The shots become very different when the score line is tighter. Just don't swing away as freely, and just that little hesitation from Sakkari.
Yeah, she will know that was a chance. Still has the advantage though. 4-3 serving.
Done.
5-3. Sakkari.
Sakkari losing 3 points in a row and hitting that backhand like it was just a walk in the park.
Yeah, she made this look easy, didn't she? It was far from it, this kind of stage of a match. Especially having missed the previous forehand, but no mistakes that time. 2 points she needs now. The gap narrows.
That was good positioning by Serena, though. Just staying tight, closer to the baseline, not giving up a lot of ground. Making Sakkari feel her presence a little bit more.
Back on serve. Finish line's not too far away all of a sudden.
Best thing you can do in these moments is make your opponent play off the serve. Exactly what Sakkari did. A couple of set points here.
Set point, it was a huge forehand.
Just got a little tidbit of information that Sakkari has yet to lose a tiebreak in 2020. So did do a little research on how many she's played, but maybe that gives her a little extra boost here.
Another chance to finish it, this time on her own deal. She would have been desperate to make the first serve, couldn't. And always in danger of being punished by Serena Williams on the second service. A closer look at it. Look how it just takes off the strings.
It was just back on Sakkari quicker than she could react, and could not close off that much court. Stepping in, being so aggressive when it matters most.
2 points away now, Serena Williams.
Seven, six.
She had a good look at it, Serena did.
Another opportunity for the number 15 seed to take us into a deciding set. Set point number 5. Sakkari strikes, and a carbon copy of that match from a few days ago. Williams winning the first. The Greek player coming back to steal the tiebreak, and it's all to play for. We're going the distance. Starts. Reminded the winner of this match will play the winner of the fourth round contest between the Frenchwoman Alizé Cornet and Svetlana Peronkova from Bulgaria. Those two players just getting underway. Armstrong.
This is an incredibly important moment for both players, really, but for Serena especially, with the way that second set ended.
Let for serve.
That's perfectly played from Sakkari. Think about Serena, she was 2 points from the match, and now she is in a real dogfight with Sakkari having more momentum. Perhaps some of the flashbacks from last week coming into play. This game is incredibly important. Serena knows it. Just to steady herself here at the start of the third set.
Yeah, and I guess just to send that message that this isn't going to be a repeat of our last match.
Exactly.
Because she disappeared pretty quickly in the third set, Serena, in that contest. Although I'm sure Sakkari won't fall into the trap of thinking that she's got this one.
One of the biggest intangibles in Serena Williams' game is her will to win and how she can dig in big moments better than just about anyone else. And no player can take that for granted, certainly not Sakkari after facing her last week. That is fantastic understanding of the moment, how to keep pressure on Serena here.
Advantage, Sakkari.
Chance to break early in the decider. Yet to convert in the match. It's long. She has broken, and that's a very satisfying 10 minutes or so for the number 15 seed.
You just think back to how it seemed like Serena was dominating throughout most of this match, but yet that second set was still very much in the balance, and Sakkari didn't get overwhelmed, didn't panic. There were some tense moments, and she held her own, in particular on serve, and would be looking to do the same right here, trying to consolidate the break.
Yeah, did a good job in the breaker as well, didn't she? Having seen that lead disappear, there wasn't too much panic. 4-0 in the shootout. Got very tight towards the end of the tie break.
Love 15.
This is now a test for Serena in terms of how she will respond here.
The 15 all. Out.
You referenced the
13,
tie
15.
break record, Chad, at the tail end of that second set. Just looking at that record in 2020, it's played 8-1-8 now. A breaker against Maria Sakkari, although she went on to lose that match. That was in Brisbane, start of the year. And a breaker against Tabino, the Japanese player, Aussie Open. Another
14,
against
15.
Kvitova, that was in the Aussie Open, lost that match, but won that first set tie-break, and then tie-break success against Diachenko. That was in St. Petersburg. Martinkova in Doha. Putintseva, that was Cincy. And a couple against Serena now, of course. That second set in the Western and Southern Open. added to today's success, 8 out of 8.
40-30.
It's always impressive when you consider how important it is to be able to play under pressure, to get through, to win a tiebreak, to have belief kind of in those clutch moments, and Sakkari is showing that.
Miss Williams is challenging the call number left. Fast line. The ball was called out.
There will be a challenge, but it feels like a bit of a half-hearted challenge, to be honest.
Yeah, a frustration challenge here.
Game Sakkari.
2-0 then.
Sakkari leads 2 games to love.
Impressive service hole from Sakkari, and
Williams has 2 challenges remaining.
consider how well she played to hang in there in that second set. More winners than Serena. That balance started to shift midway through the second set, and it was Sakkari stepping up a little more often. So now it's up to Serena to stop the bleeding. Try to hold serve, keep herself within striking distance.
It's long.
30 love.
I really hear the effort there that Serena is making. Sounds have gotten just a little louder at the end of that last rally.
Love.
It's the kind of point that Sakkari would be quite happy to get involved in. Conversation we had at the start of the match, the fact that Greek player will be happy if this becomes a physical contest. We're not too far away now from our third hour of the match.
Game Williams.
Big power off the forehand wing, gets the hold. She's on the board, but down a break. 2-1. 2 hours on the clock. Sakkari with the break, third set, 2-1. Presumably it would be perfect scenario, that kind of point, trying to keep things short and quick. simply perfect use of the court.
30-15.
Showing nerves of steel here. Talked about it over and over, but these shots become more difficult the deeper you get into this match, and Sakkari is just making them look a lot simpler than they are.
Whatever that was, it's disappeared. I'm not exactly sure where that's come from, but good spot from the ball crew.
First serve.
A lot of three-setters. Serena, since the shutdown, that was the themes of her tennis, that event in Lexington. 3 sets to beat Bernarda Pera, 3 sets to beat her sister, and then another 3-setter when she finally lost to Shelby Rogers, 6 in the third. 3 sets to get past Arantxa Rus from the Netherlands. That was her first match, the Cincinnati event. That was 6 in the third as well. 3 sets against Sakkari. 3 sets against Sloane.
30-14.
Familiar territory. Chance to level here. Oh, Lady Luck
Deuce.
on the 15th seed side.
There's been a number, I think probably 3 or so net cords that have gone in Sakkari's favor. One happened on Serena's serve. Serena managed to still hold at the end of the second, but she's got to be thinking about just being a little unlucky in those instances.
Advantage Sakkari.
Sakkari, she's got good spin, good action on her shots, and at times that has helped her get those positive rolls over the net.
Deuce.
The game for Serena, fighting, reminding herself just that at the end of that rally.
Finding life hard when she's missing that first serve. Early stages of this deciding set, just 2 of 7 second serve points won. And again, similar story.
Advantage Williams.
You can see Serena almost chomping at the bit when she's looking at a second serve. She steps well in. Makes Sakkari see her. Trying to be aggressive. Adds to the play.
Breaks.
2 games or final sets.
Yeah, so a pretty quick response that will please Serena Williams, that she's quickly leveled things up early in this deciding set. 2 games in a row, back to 2 apiece. Reminder to stay connected with the US Open on the social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. join the conversations on those channels with hashtag US Open. Good look at Sakkari's movement on that occasion from that slightly lower camera angle.
Sakkari was forced in by Serena. Little change up, but did a good job getting depth on that shot. And forced the miss. Good anticipation from Serena. Ready for the forehand inside out from Sakkari. Just cut off that court very quickly. You might know where that serve is going sometimes. It's still difficult to catch up to it. Outright ace again from Serena.
Covering the court beautifully.
40-30.
Here's the effort Serena was making to get pace and depth behind her shots. And Sakkari pretty quiet on the other side, but just matching her shot for shot.
Serena still with game point here.
Game
She converts. It's been a good turnaround. A great response from the six-time champion.
Williams leads
3 games in a row.
3-2 final set.
So this deciding set has taken on a very different feel to that of their previous encounter, which was on 6-1 by Sakkari. That meeting at the Cincy event. Much more competitive this time. This is a big game
15 left
for the Greek.
Bigger because Sakkari has lost the last 3 games, but a very good start here on serve. First serve, first balls, and racking up the forehand winners.
left.
Sakkari, who has one more ace than Serena during this match. Would not have thought that stat come into play.
Game Sakkari.
That was quick fire.
Games all final set.
Exactly the kind of service game you're hoping for. Settle 3-all, 2 hours 14 on the clock. Just missed.
15 love.
Sakkari had one of the longest service games early in the match. And that last one had to be probably the shortest. Didn't give Serena very much time to reset before she's having to serve again here.
She's made that one.
15 all.
Almost exact same shot, just a little more spin. Catches the back of the line. 87 miles per hour on this forehand. Another outright winner.
Let Fisov.
32 winners for Sakkari now. During the course of the match, 27 for Williams.
We haven't seen a lot of those types of misses from Sakkari. Missed opportunity to just keep some tension on Serena in this game.
Tom Hill trying to keep the positive vibes. Fair bit of eye contact between player and coach in this one. It's a really great return, well inside the court.
30 all.
That's just blasted on the tee. Fastest serve of the match.
Yeah, just taking it up another level, 124 miles an hour.
Game Williams.
Big reaction and a big hold of serve.
Williams leads 4 games to
She's
3
ahead,
final
4-3.
sets.
Serena Williams serving first in this deciding set. Maybe that will play a part now. We're into the sharp end of this decider. Sakkari serving 3-4. That is brutal. What a start to the game.
Love 15.
Talk about competing. And these two women, they have been fantastic competing and just responding throughout this match. Competing, finding a way to win points. It's not just about trying.
It's a good hustle. Just to
Love
force her to
13.
play one more ball.
It's why we often see Serena getting through matches through strength of will. She just finds a way to get it done. Can't always explain it. She's trying to do it again here.
I wonder how much of a part all that experience will play over the next 10-15 minutes. She's raising a game right now.
14.
This is just a confident shot, and in big moments, you can't fake it. Just gotta feel it and believe.
Played a fantastic game so far. 3 chances to break. This one slips away. Got to stay aggressive.
15,
That's the
14.
right play. That's what's put her in this position in this 8th game. Second chance. Oh, well played.
Beautiful play from Sakkari. Perfect play at the right moment.
30, 14.
She knows there is no margin for error right now.
You know, she took additional time away from Serena without creating a lot more risk. Important play, still up against it right here.
Oh no.
Game Williams.
Will that be the forehand that costs her? Williams with the break.
Williams leads 5 games to 3, final set.
The pressure eventually too much to take. And Serena Williams has the opportunity to finish the job now. Four points away.
Let first serve. Second serve.
That's a great second serve.
15
Place, took a little pace off, but got that extra outside spin. That ball was curling slightly away from Sakkari.
It's a great pass.
Yeah, good fighting from Sakkari. Looked like Serena was in control until almost the very last ball.
15
Couldn't
all.
quite get up to that quickly enough, and Sakkari took advantage.
Edging closer.
30-15.
2 down, 2 to go. What she'd give for a big first serve here. Just deep.
40-15.
Disbelief from Maria Sakkari, but accepts the call after almost 2.5 hours on court. Serena Williams, the 6-time champion, the number 3 seed, just a point from victory.
Sakkari's
not done yet.
Still fighting, isn't she? I love the attitude and the body language. Second chance. Put this match to bed. US Open quarterfinal for Serena Williams. The dream of 24 singles majors is still alive. What a fantastic effort. Raised the game at exactly the right moments. And comes through in 3 tight sets. 6-3 in the third.
This was a battle, make no mistake about it. Serena knew she had to play some of her best tennis, and she came out from the start and did just that.